Hey, what's up guys, I'm back and I wanted to share some more information that I researched over the past week or so regarding this rumor about the Nintendo NX being powered by a Tegra processor for the handheld version of the NX. Now this rumor came out by semiaccurate.com, what was it, a few weeks ago or a week and a half ago. And then the following day, Emily Rogers posted that Nvidia would be involved in future Nintendo products, basically, or hardware. I've been doing some digging on research of this information about Tegra in general and Nvidia and what their plans are for the future. And I've come across a few interesting things, and I'll post links in the description. But basically, at Computex, Nvidia just had their press conference, I believe, yesterday, and they announced that they were not interested anymore really in mobile devices concerning their graphics architecture. They said that they're focusing on virtual reality, improving AI, and also self-driving cars, which is going to be a huge investment and huge moneymaker for them, obviously. There was no mention of really doing anything with Tegra, no mention of doing anything with mobile devices for the future of that company. And I'll even quote some of the information here. It says, the CEO said himself, "We're not really interested in mobile devices anymore. Our company focus is to build computing platforms that nobody else in the world can build." And then it went on to say that the fact that Nvidia is out of the smartphone race is not news. After earning few design wins, the company told reporters in spring 2015, this is over a year ago, that it had officially exited the handset market. Its Tegra mobile processors still power a few current-gen devices, including Google's Pixel C and Nexus 9 tablets, and Nvidia's own Shield Slate. However, the CEO really underscored how the tech industry has changed in just a few short years. In 2014, Nvidia introduced its Tegra K1 chip for tablets, and the CEO said that it would bridge the gap between PC and mobile gaming. However, the same year, Intel purchased Sophia, a low-cost smartphone chip that was designed to take on Qualcomm and MediaTek in emerging markets, and Microsoft completed its Nokia acquisition. So during that time, basically, tablet sales have dropped off dramatically, dropping by 10% year over year, and also smartphone sales have just decreased as well. So this has led Nvidia to change their focus. And they also announced that their Tegra chip would be focused on being used in cars. I know you guys may find this hard to believe, but they're actually switching their technology for Tegra to be used in upcoming vehicles, basically infotainment systems. And what that is basically like entertainment inside the car with information based applications for when you drive your car. On these new cars, they have, that touch screen, they have all the information there, and maybe a GPS and things like that, entertainment-based systems like that. They're pushing Tegra to be used in the automotive industry. They made no mention of any kind of mobile device gaming applications that they're planning to use Tegra for in the future. And this is coming directly from the CEO. I'm not saying that it's impossible for Nintendo and Nvidia to have some kind of partnership with their handheld system in the future. That's yet to be even announced or released or talked about at all by Nintendo or anybody else. That rumor was posted by that one single website, and it was a paid subscription that you had to even see the information was behind that paywall. So I'm just saying it looks really odd and suspicious that that is the only outlet that had that information. Combined with the fact that the CEO of Nvidia says that mobile devices, gaming devices, is not their future, and they're moving towards the automotive industry. Also, with their investing in these self-driving cars with Pascal, the Pascal technology is so advanced that it's actually able to be used to make these cars that are so smart that are able to drive themselves. Obviously, they're pushing that for the future, and they're pushing their Pascal technology for graphics cards for PCs. Obviously, with the Nvidia 1080, that's the newest graphics card that uses the Pascal technology as well. Not only that, but there is no new design win for the Tegra based chip either. There's nothing has been announced. They even said themselves there's no really new design wins that they're using. Unless Nvidia is using just basically the same type of chip they're using in its Google and Nexus tablets for the NX handheld, which doesn't make any sense either, since Nintendo usually develops their own custom-made chips. So in my opinion, just from this announcement from the CEO, it doesn't look like Nvidia is really involved in mobile gaming devices for the upcoming future. The only way I see this possible for the NX handheld will be if Nintendo actually purchased these chips from Nvidia themselves and is actually manufacturing these chips themselves, which would cost Nintendo even more money. So I don't see that happening either. So while it's not impossible, I'm saying, in my opinion, it seems unlikely that Nvidia is actually involved with making the NX handheld. I could be wrong though, you never know. However, financially and what Nvidia has lined up for the future, even if the NX handheld is powered by Tegra, I doubt any future handhelds would use that technology, since Nvidia is really not using it for that purpose anymore. What is more likely, in my opinion, is that AMD would be involved in the NX handheld as well, since I'm already 100% on the bandwagon that AMD is going to be developing the graphics card for the NX console. I think it makes more than enough sense that AMD would not leave that money out on the table for the NX handheld to use a cut down version of the same architecture for the NX handheld to have cross compatibility with the console and handheld. It makes way more sense for that to happen than it would for Nvidia, from my perspective from this information. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Is this way out there or too far-fetched what I'm saying? Does one article by semiaccurate.com really justify the reality and logic behind Nvidia working with Nintendo? There simply isn't anything there to go by, and there's no financial data to go by. There's no investing data to go by for Nvidia and Nintendo that makes this come together at all. It makes more sense that AMD is involved with the handheld graphics processing as well as the console for cross-compatibility. Again, I could be wrong, but let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys very soon in the next video.